In today's age of technology, artificial intelligence is growing in popularity but also controversy. Artificial intelligence is one of the most controversial ideas in technology that we've seen over the past few decades. Also known as AI, this imitation of human intelligence has been portrayed in countless movies and books of dystopian societies as taking over the world. But is that really what it is? Today, I will explore what artificial intelligence is, the advantage of it, the disadvantages of it, and the history behind it. First of all, I want to discuss what AI is in a basic explanation. There are 3 types of artificial intelligence. The first one is weak, only has one task. The second one is strong, which understands and learns anything a human can. And the third is super, which passes human intelligence, which we have not seen yet. So the weak one would be in technology like remotes and phones and computers such as ChatGPT and other information searching AIs. The strong would be developed by computer programmers to complete multiple tasks, surpassing and being equal with human intelligence. And the super we haven't seen, so there's not a good example of that. In a nutshell, artificial intelligence is a simulation of human intelligence, as stated by Nikita Dougal. Now that you know what AI is, I want to discuss the advantages of it. First of all, according to Nikita Dougal, also, AI provides a reduction in human error. Now this is in tasks, like in the first type of AI, but it's also in the more complex types. They contain more availability and productive traits than humans, since they do not need breaks or have other lives. They do not need to stop for their lunch break. They do not need to follow laws like the Michigan law, where if you're underage, you can only work 25 hours. They do not have to follow any kind of working law or get paid in general. Leading into my next point, AI has the ability to provide assistance for businesses and companies without the need for a human to be hired. This saves the company a multitude of money and precious dollars, which in hand should save the consumer money, which is good for us in a perfect world if they would actually do that. Obviously, there are some advantages to artificial intelligence, but there are also many disadvantages, as there are with anything. First of all, unemployment is something to consider when giving technology the power to think as humans. Now, as stated previously, they are more productive and efficient on paper, but they do not have the complex thought in theory that humans do. They can only be programmed. In addition, artificial intelligence cannot consider ethics when making decisions according to liberties.eu. Now, there's no way to program a computer to have ethics and draw the line, because in legalities and information sharing, ethics have to be considered, or laws can be broken, and that would be put on the companies. Lastly, there are also very high costs associated with AI due to them needing the most up-to-date software and technology. Without this technology, they will not function at their highest level as they are meant to. Also, many people fear that it may take over the world if programmed too intelligently. Now, this would be the third case and the third type of artificial intelligence where it goes beyond human intelligence. And this also plays into the ethics, because something that had ethics would not take over the world, because it would see why you can't do that and why it hasn't been done before. Some are concerned that it will turn on its creators and turn against humanity, which is the idea we see in movies and books. That fortunately has not happened yet. We've seen what AI is now, but where did it evolve from? The brief history of artificial intelligence, as mentioned in research by Harvard University, it has only been around for about 75 years at this point. Now that's give or take, but 75 years is the bulk of the discoveries. Most of the progress in artificial intelligence was from about 1950s to 1980s, and this was about processing times and accessibility in all technology, but that has led to artificial intelligence. From 1990 to 2000, in the absence of government funding, which is surprising, a computer program beat a world-renowned chess champion, Garry Kasparov. In this time, AI made many landmarks, including passing somebody who was the best in their field. In brief review, artificial intelligence has many advantages and disadvantages, but at the end of the day, it is developing despite hesitations and cautionaries. Just remember, the most important role for humans will be to ensure that the rise of AI doesn't get out of hand. Thank you.